Good morning, students. Today I shall be again discussing about the remaining portion of Java GUI components. Now let's discuss about the text area control. The class that represents the text area control in Java is the GTextArea class. The text area is a control which is having similar functionality like the text field control, except that in the text area control, multiple lines can be entered in the control. Now consider this form. In this form, this larger size rectangular box is the text area control, and this smaller size rectangular box is the text field control. The only difference between this text field control and this text area control is that the text field control only permits single line of text to be entered, but this text area control permits multiple lines of texts to be entered. Now let me show this to you. Now see, this is the text field control, okay? Whatever you type in the text field control, it gets displayed only in a single line, and on pressing the enter key it does not move into the next line. The control just stays in the same line, okay? So whatever you enter, okay, even after pressing the enter key, the control remains in the same line. And the same thing if you try to do it in this text area control, okay? So whatever you type now appears in the next line. So as soon as I type the enter key in the first line, the control has shifted to the second line, okay? And once the control has shifted to the second line, whatever I typed appears in the second line. So like this. And that's why we say that this text area control allows multiple lines of text to be entered, okay? Whereas this text field control does not allow multiple lines of text to be entered. It allows only single lines of text, because even though we press the enter key, the control remains in the same line. The text area interface can be created by instantiating the GTextArea class. Now the text area control as shown here is an object or an instance of the GTextArea class. Now let's discuss about the properties of the GTextArea class. The first property is the method setText, okay, which can set the text for the text area control. So we instantiate the GTextArea class by creating an object called GTextArea1. So this object or this instance identified by the name GTextArea1 calls the method setText. To set this text, it is nice to learn about swing control to be inscribed into this text area control. This can be shown by clicking in this text area control and then moving over here to this properties window, okay? Now here by default the text is blank, okay? That's why this text area control does not show anything. Now if I choose to put this text, it is nice to learn about swing control into this text area control. Then I shall put that as an element for this text option. Now let me do that. So here it is, the text. It is nice to learn about swing controls. Now on clicking this OK button, I can see the text. It is nice to learn about swing controls being inscribed onto this text area control. So this is how this setText method works for this text area control. Now next we have the set font method. The use of this set font method is to set the font of the text area control. Okay, so this is the instance of the GTextArea class, okay, identified by the name GTextArea1. This calls the set font method, okay, and inside the bracket it uses the new keyword, and with the help of the java.awt package, okay, it is calling the font method with the arguments Arial as the font family, 1 as the font style, which represents bold, and 14 as the font size. Then the next method is set enabled. Okay, so using this method we can activate or deactivate the text area control. So if I wish to activate the text area control, I shall put the boolean value as true inside this set enable method, which is being called by the instance of the GTextArea class, which is identified by the name GTextArea1 here. And if I wish to deactivate the text area control, I shall put the boolean value as false as an argument inside the set enabled method, which is being called by this instance of the GTextArea class, that is GTextArea1. And the next property of the GTextArea class is the set visible method. This method is used to make the text area visible or invisible. To make the text area as visible, I shall put the boolean value as true as an argument inside the set visible method called by the GTextArea1 object of the GTextArea class. Or else, if I wish to make the text area as invisible, I shall put the boolean value as false as an argument inside the set visible method, which is being called by the GTextArea1 object of the GTextArea class. So that's all about the properties of the GTextArea class, and with this I end my presentation here.